Hello, I'm Jamila Musayeva, an international etiquette consultant, author of etiquette books and pre-recorded online etiquette courses. As you can tell from where I am right now, and I'm in a very unusual place for myself, I'm in the gym shooting a new video for you which is called Gym Etiquette. Since you've requested me so many times to talk about the rules we have to follow in the gym, voila, the gym etiquette video. The very first rule that you have to keep in mind is dress appropriately for the gym. And what I mean by appropriateness is use common sense when you're getting dressed for the gym. If you are obviously working out at home, you can wear whatever you like. If you have a home gym, you can wear whatever you like. But if you're going to a public space where there are other people working out, you don't want to wear something that might be provoking their attention, not in necessarily a good way. So stay away from clothes that is too skin revealing, maybe a bit too tight disappropriately, maybe you're using a lot of leopard prints, maybe some really bright neon colors. You might not necessarily want to wear that to the gym. Also, something that I see people confuse a lot is gym wear with swimwear. You don't wear swim shorts to the gym. There are specific shorts just for the gym, and the same goes for the tops that a lot of I see ladies use. Instead of wearing regular workout tops, I've seen people use bikini tops. So make sure that you don't confuse the two. Wear the appropriate clothes for the gym. The second important rule to follow by goes again with the clothes, but now we're talking about the shoes. Wear appropriate footwear. And what I mean by that, the shoes that you're wearing to the gym have to be exclusive for the gym. You can't wear the same shoes indoors and outdoors, because I've seen some people, they walk into the gym wearing whatever they were wearing outdoors, and that is not hygienic. If you like the pair of shoes, say you love your Adidas Samba and you want to work out in those, though I wouldn't recommend you to do, but say you do, then get yourself two pairs, one for the workout and one for the outdoors, because it's not right and respectful to people that are working out with you in the same gym to wear the same shoes you're wearing outdoors that you are wearing on the streets and bringing all that dirt indoors to the gym. The third important rule that you have to keep in mind is use proper hygiene. And what I mean by that in particular, I want to stress two things: use of deodorant and use of perfume or eau de cologne. About the deodorant, you have to apply it before you go into the workout place, because we all get sweaty, and even if you think you're not sweating enough, or even if you think you're sweating and you're not smelling enough bad, make sure that you do wear deodorant before you step out into the workout zone. But be very careful with the use of perfumes. I would say don't apply your perfume straight before the workout, because sometimes the smell is so overpowering because it's so freshly applied. As soon as you walk into the gym, your scent, their perfume starts diffusing in the air with the sweat. As you start working out, you obviously start sweating, so that perfume becomes very strong to others around you. You have to be mindful about using the perfume. It's not to say that you shouldn't apply it. Sometimes you come to the gym after work and you've already applied your perfume, that's okay. I'm talking about the application of perfume or right before you hit the gym. The fourth important rule to keep in mind when working out is personal space. Keep in mind the personal space of other people. Even if you're waiting for someone to finish working on the equipment and you're in line for that, don't stand in their intimate space. Keep that distance. Keep that distance at the arm's length. If you see they're working out in the equipment, you can stand by, close by, but not in their intimate space, because that can really make it difficult for the other person working out. They might not be able to utter it, they might not be able to tell it in the moment that please step away, but you have to be mindful about that. If you are working out, of course, with your friends and you're assisting your friend, obviously you can stand really close, be in their intimate space. But if you're working out with strangers, keep in mind the personal space. The fifth important rule to keep in mind is do not monopolize an equipment. Even if you love your treadmill walk for 2 hours, if this is a rush hour, it's a busy hour in the gym, there are a lot of people, everyone's waiting for the treadmills, and say there are only 5 treadmills and there are a lot of more people, you can't just keep on walking for 2 hours because that's how you love walking on a treadmill. You have to keep in mind that there are other people also in line waiting for you. Of course, if it's a really slow hour, there's not anyone there in the gym, you can use as long as you want to, but in a busy hour, do not monopolize the equipment. The sixth important rule that I want to just scream about, because this is something that really bugs me a lot, is when people shout inappropriately in the gym. I understand sometimes it's very difficult to do your third set, or sometimes the weights are too heavy for you to lift and you need that extra push. But please be mindful with the noises that you're making. It might be very disturbing for other people that are working out. I've heard people do crazy noises, either when they're lifting or maybe when they're done with a set. And sometimes some noises are very provocative, I would even say sexual. So make sure that you don't make those noises. Keep your workouts as calm as possible. Of course, you can inhale and exhale deeply to get that extra oxygen into your body so that you're more powerful to work out, but be mindful that others might not necessarily want to hear you do other inappropriate noises. The next important rule to keep in mind about the workout is making sure that you put the equipment back into its place the way you found it initially. I'm talking particularly about weights because I'm someone who is rather small, and sometimes when I find an equipment where someone left extra 30 kilos, it's very difficult for me to remove those weights and then start my proper workout. So I'll have to ask someone for assistance. If I have a trainer, he's going to help me with that. If I don't have a trainer on that day, I need to ask someone to remove extra weights, because the way that you find the equipment is usually without any weights, and then someone puts on extra weights, to work out with that. Once you're done with it, remove the extra weight, put it back into place, so you leave the equipment in the original form that you have found it. The next important rule actually goes along with the putting the equipment back in its stage in which you initially found it, but also applies to other equipments in the gym like dumbbells, ropes, belts. If you have used it, please put it back in the place where you originally found it, which is usually a specific area where all these items are put together. It is mindful and respectful for others who are going to be searching for those items right after you. If you have used the belt, don't just leave it anywhere in the gym. Put it back into place where you initially took it. The same goes for all the other equipment in the gym. The next important etiquette rule in the gym is, as in any public space, is make sure that when you're taking pictures that you are very confidential about it and there's not any other person in the background, or you're not filming anyone else without their permission. This is something that I've seen being broken a lot, and I am also guilty of taking pictures in the gym. I always take pictures in the gym, but if you see my pictures, there's no one in the background. I always make sure that I try to find a spot where no one is to be seen. Of course, the gym is always busy, but I always find areas where there's no one to be seen. Also, be very careful when filming something. Maybe film a video of yourself doing your squats, and maybe there's someone in the background that might not necessarily want to be seen working out as well in the process of maybe lifting heavy weights, whatever it might be. Just be mindful and careful that you don't hinge on someone else's privacy in a public space like a gym. If you want to take pictures, do it, but do it carefully. The next important rule is using towels when you are using the equipment. Make sure that you place the towels right where in the areas where you are most likely to be sweating. So it might be your neck area, your back area, your shoulders. So obviously you wouldn't be placing it, say, on your legs, but you might want to place it, if you're wearing shorts, you might need to place it where your legs are sweating in order to make sure that there's no sweat left on the equipment. If for some reason you didn't bring a towel, then make sure that you use a napkin as well as a sanitizer to wipe off the area once you have used them. It's mindful and respectful for the person who finds the equipment right after you. And if everyone follows these rules, the gym will be such a more enjoyable place to be working out all together in. The next important rule to keep in mind is make sure that you keep your conversations quiet to yourself and the person you're talking to. No one needs to overhear your conversations. There have been moments when I have overheard so many unnecessary things that I didn't want to even hear. So if I feel that way, I'm sure a lot of people can resonate with that. Whatever you have to talk to, make it quiet, make it between the two of you, whoever you're talking to. Or if you want to have a call with someone, maybe someone called you in the gym, it's your family, you want to do a video call, which I see happen a lot in the gym, step out into the quiet zone and pick the phone there. The next important rule, I find it interesting how it is correlated with the dining etiquette. You know how in dining etiquette you use a napkin to indicate if you're going to come back to the table, if you're leaving for good? The same you can do with your towels. For example, if you want to indicate if you want to use this equipment back, maybe you're doing a set of 2 different exercises, so you're going switching between one equipment to another. What you have to do is you can use 2 towels, one in the area that you're working out and another to reserve or leave it there on the equipment, indicating that you're going to come back. Maybe you took a bathroom break and you're going to come back to the equipment. You can leave your towel there, indicating that this is occupied and I'm coming back. The next important etiquette rule when it comes to the gym, and not just the gym, I think any public space, is use headphones. I have heard many TV series, video calls, people chatting, all these Instagram reels and TikTok videos that I didn't want to hear at all. We all have headphones. There are, the ones that are wireless, there are ones that are wired. I'm using the wired ones most of the time. whatever you're using, just make sure that you use one, because no one wants to hear what you're listening to. And if you happen not to have any headphones, what you can do is you can put your phone on silent and just watch the subtitles, because a lot of the videos these days come with little subtitles, so you really don't have to actually listen to what you're watching. You can read what you're watching. The next important rule to keep in mind is not to interrupt someone who is working out. I understand that there are some people that really love chatting. They're just there in the gym to enjoy their day and really not there to work out. But a lot of people are in the gym to work out. So if you're someone who is not really disciplined with time and you can take 2-3 hours in the gym and you want to socialize in the gym, then stay away from people that don't want to socialize in the gym. So say they're doing a certain exercise, there are people that might come in and start asking questions about the exercise or interrupting a set. You have to wait out, like a pause in a conversation. Once you see that they're done with one set, they're taking a break between the 2 sets, that's when you can come and ask questions if you need to. Wait out for that break time in order to approach. And the last important rule for today's gym etiquette video is that you understand that you cannot just lounge around on an equipment. You know, sometimes I see people just sitting on equipment, taking a break forever. They're chatting, they're having a voice call with their loved ones, they're watching a TV show, and they're just sitting on the equipment. There are designated places in the gym where you can take a seat and you can take a break if you need to, but you don't have to sit on an equipment doing that, because there might be people waiting to use that equipment. Maybe they think that you are taking a break between the sets, but then you can take a lot of time just lounging around. Be aware that gym is not your private property. It's a public space to be shared with everyone enjoying their workout. Thank you so much for watching this video until the very end. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and do let me know down in the comment section below what are some video suggestions that you have for me, because I love taking notes on your suggestions, and actually gym etiquette was one of your suggestions. A lot of people asked me to do this video, so I hope that you enjoyed it. And also do let me know down in the comment section below, maybe I forgot some of the rules, I didn't mention them, and if you know about those rules, write them down in the comment section. Also, if you want to learn more in depth about etiquette, you can get my books that are available for international shipment on my website. You can also join my 2 pre-recorded online etiquette courses. One is called Western Formal Dining Etiquette from A to Z, that teaches you the formal dining experience, how to get out of the car into the dining room, how to enjoy everything from main course to desserts. And the second course is called The Art of Entertaining at Home, where I teach you how to set up a table according to 4 different seasons, how to wrap gifts, how to host people at home. So all these courses are available on my website with a certificate of completion. And if you want to learn even more in depth about etiquette, you can join my Etiquette Patreon Movie Club, which is available exclusively for patrons. Every month, I do an etiquette analysis of different kind of movies. So far, I've done, I think, over 40 different movie analysis, from all the classical ones like Breakfast at Tiffany's, Devil Wears Prada, Titanic, some independent movies as well. And by joining it now, you can see all those movie reviews. And before I say my goodbyes, I want to thank the Club Port Baku, which was very generous enough to offer us this beautiful gym to shoot this video at. This is a place that I've worked out for the past 2 months, and I really love this gym. It's very spacious, has the best techno gym equipment with really great trainers, and also possibly the best view of town. And I love working out every day looking at my beautiful Baku. So if you're ever in Baku, check out this gym. Thank you so much for watching this video until the very end, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!